Let me go to Jay out of Los Angeles. Jay, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Jesse, how's it going, man?
All is well, Jay.
Awesome, awesome. So I wanted to talk to you because we've spoken in the past, and I took your advice, went and forgave my mom. That was really difficult for me to do. And I forgave my dad, too. For my dad, it was easier. I felt like I wanted to forgive him first because I felt like you said, I was, needing my dad in my life. And so I wanted to talk to him first and just, tell him because I wanted to tell him also that, I recognize what my mom did and I want to go to her. And, I kind of just wanted to get his feedback on that as well. And so I went to my mom. I got the closure that I needed. Anyway, since then, me and my dad are great. One thing about my dad, he was training basketball most of my life growing up when I was a kid. And, he wasn't really around a lot because of that. He was training basketball at the country and stuff like that. And he would send money back to my mom. But then my mom would always say she didn't get the money, even though my grandma would tell me she got receipts and all this stuff. And so anyway, long story short, me and my dad are cool now. I'm helping my dad with his basketball stuff. But I'm more on the content side because I'm helping him push his stuff out there. And I'm trying to help him set up a Patreon. He's doing pretty good on Instagram, so I'm trying to get him
So what's the problem?
Establishing stuff.
Because of time, what's the problem?
Right.
What's the question?
So my stepbrother, right? He plays basketball, and my dad's posting all this content, and some of it is father son type stuff because it's just weird to me, and I don't know should I approach him about that or should I just let it be? It's kind of weird though.
Your father posted stuff about his stepson?
Yeah, because he coaches my stepbrother also, and when they do interviews and stuff, he's saying it's his father's son, and it just makes me feel really weird.
You jealous?
And I don't know if that's just me and my thoughts.
You feel jealous?
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah.
Right. And why are you jealous?
Because I kind of feel like my dad always wanted me to play basketball, and I never had an interest in it. And so I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of affects me that he's trying to make this connection with this kid around basketball. And me and him are just working on our connection. But I don't know, it's just weird. My dad's adopted a lot of kids too. I feel like my dad's been trying to compensate for a long time because he hasn't been able to see his kids.
But your problem is not your father. Your father has his own problem, but your problem, you're jealous. And that's what happens when parents, whether it's the father or the mother, bring other people into their lives and pretend this is their children and blah, blah, blah. It will bring on jealousy to the natural born children. And so you're feeling that way. Why don't you tell him?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if I should just tell. I mean, we've pretty much had this relationship where we've been pretty open since I've talked to him and addressed him on the things that I was resenting him for. And again, I don't want it to be something where I resent him. So maybe, I just need to be a man, just be like, hey, it's kind of weird that you have another guy that's not even your son calling you dad. And
but it's not weird that he's doing that. What's weird is that you're jealous of it. You're feeling the jealousy of it. That's why it seemed weird. And you're using the word weird because you can't say you're jealous.
Right. Well, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. It just feels not natural, and
But it's only feeling not natural to you because you're jealous.
Right.
And it's not natural to do it. You're right. Your father might be trying to fulfill the void or something of not having you there. Why and teaching you basketball, and he's trying to get that father thrill. All that is weird and should not be happening, but that's all he knows right now. And here's what I would recommend: one-on-one, sit down with him and just say, you know what, I'm wrong, but I feel jealous that you're giving all this attention to your stepson, and you're calling him son. You're so proud of him. And you're not proud of me, and because I didn't do it the way you wanted, and be done with it. Let it pass.
Right.
How old are you now?
Right. I'm 32.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let it pass, and understand that your father is trying to fulfill a void that's in him as well.
Right. And I recognize that. I recognize that. You're right. So you think just talk to him and just be direct with him and don't feel like, because that's part of being a man, right? You need to be able to let somebody know.
It's not part of being a man. It's part of being of love. Love is
Right.
love is going to him and forgiving him and letting him know how you feel, but and not judging him.
Right. Should I make it like a serious thing, or should I just be like, just kind of say it in passing kind of thing? It should be something like sit down, or, like I'm not trying to, again,
What's a
make it
serious
weird
thing?
again.
What's a serious thing? What do you mean by serious?
Like, should I sit down with him and be like, hey, I just want to talk to you about something that's really bothering me? Or should I just be like, hey, stop posting that stuff. It's kind of weird, or like, it just makes me feel kind of weird. Kind of, it makes me feel some kind of way every time I see you calling Sean your son. Like, I get it because he didn't grow up with a dad. And so I don't know if he's doing that for him, but it's also not good for him because he should have a relationship with his dad and not be calling another man dad father.
But that's not your business.
Right.
You're just jealous.
Right. But it's also affecting the way that I look at my dad, and I'm starting to resent him because I am trying to grow as a man. I feel like it's kind of beta to watch that of your dad.
So
I don't want to be my dad like that.
You're watching your father call a stepson son and teaching him to play ball and posting it online and being all proud, right?
Right.
But that's your jealousy inside of you.
Right. Right.
Right, what? Right.
It's my thoughts. You're right. It's all my thoughts. And,
it's all you. It has nothing to do with your father.
Right. Okay. So I'll just go to him and I'll just be like, hey, I'm jealous. I'm wrong.
I'm sorry?
So just tell him, like, I'm wrong for feeling jealous about this, but this is like something that has been really bothering me.
Yeah, you say, what, Dad, I feel, whatever you call him, I feel jealous that you're giving this boy the attention I should have gotten as a kid. But I realize I'm wrong, so I'm sorry for doing that. I'm wrong for this. Because it's all in you, and it has nothing to do with your father. It's all in you. Your father doing what he's doing to try to have peace. It's not going to work, but he's trying to find peace because he can't find peace that way. But your issues are in you. You're jealous that your father is giving a stranger, not his son, the kind of attention you did not get from him.
Exactly.
So that's in you. It's not in your father. It's in you.
Mm.
And it's not weird if you're being jealous. And don't call it weird. It's your jealousy. And jealousy is anger. Right. It's judgment.
Right. Because if I'm calling it weird, then I'm judging him. So I should just tell him it's making me jealous. Right?
If you're calling it weird, you're covering it up. Your anger.
Right. That makes sense.
Do you understand, though, it's you, it's not your father? Your father has his own problems, I'm sure, but it's you. You're having a problem. It's in your mind.
Yeah, exactly, because he's not doing it to be malicious or to hurt me. It's me that's making this up in my head.
Yeah. Satan's telling you, Satan said, oh, look how he treated that boy the way he wanted you to be. And that boy is listening to him. And now they're son and daddy. And look at you. You never got that from him. He never did anything like that for you. Oh, he posted it. And you're like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's the dialogue. That is the dialogue in my head. I'm not even gonna lie. That is what I think. Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what you call insanity.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna talk to him today. I'm gonna let him know. I've been jealous about this, and they keep seeing these posting.
Yeah, and stop listening to thoughts, man. Those are your enemy. Hate is saying that. What did you say about the word weird?
Weird is what a woman says when she's judging the man. the father,
Right?
for the that weakness or that strangeness. It's a
Yeah.
judgment word. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
don't
you're
be
right.
a babe.
I'm judging him. Yeah, you're right. I'm being a beta. You're right. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him today, and I'm just let him know, hey, I was feeling jealous about this. I'm wrong for that. I just got to get it off my
Right.
chest and
Absolutely.
keep it pushing. Cool. All right.
That's all you need to do is say, you know what, Dad, I've been feeling jealous the way you treat this boy. You treat that boy the way I want it. You wanted to treat me, and I didn't let it happen, or whatever happened. And I feel jealous, and I'm wrong about that. Your father will understand that.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to him today then. I appreciate it, Jesse.
Let me know how it goes.
All right. Thank you.
All right, buddy.